Welcome back. Goa Gold Dealers Association observed a token strike on Monday. They protested against the union government's budget proposal of raise in customs duty, excise and consumer tax. Dealers claim that gold will be unaffordable to the common man following this hike. They have demanded rollback of the tax.
Most of the jewellery shops were closed on Monday. They had observed a one-day ban to support the nationwide strike called by All India Gems and Jewellery Trade Federation. This is to protest the proposed rise of around 4% in the custom duty, excise and consumer tax by the Union Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee. Dealers worry that common man would not afford gold with this rise.
म्हापसा उलयता आज सगळी शेटींनी दुकानां बंद दवरपाची केल्या कारण सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटान टॅक्स वाडयला आनी बारीक लोकांक ते खूब त्रास जाल्ले आसा आनी तेजेर टॅक्स लावन आनीक त्रास जाता लोकांक कित्याक भांगराची रेट पयलीं वाडिल्ली आसा हे इतले वाडप म्हणजे चुकीचें मरपाची पाळी येवपाची ही गोंयकारांची टायम आयिल्लो आसा
हे भांगर वाडले गरिबांक व कोण चार दागिने लग्न घालतले तांकां घालूंक मेळपाचें ना कित्याक आनी हे वाडल्या कारणान जशें त्या लोकांनी आत्महत्या केल्ली सुवर्णकारांनी तशीच आतां ही सुवर्णकारां आत्महत्या करपाची वेळ येयल्या तेन्ना हे बजेटान हें आतां वाडयलां तें तेणी हे काडून उडोवचें आनी वेट लायला पळय तो बी काडून उडोवचो.
Dealers claim that if it is enforced, then gold will be expensive by 4% in India as compared to other nations. They have demanded that the proposed hike in tax and duties should be rolled back.
Since government is thinking of globalization and abolishing of black money, they cannot come with some laws, some taxes like this where there is a double standard, where the gold will be expensive in India and cheaper outside. So my to the finance minister, I request that please roll back the taxes what the government has imposed.
A reporter from Madgaon, Samir Bhatt, and from Mapsa, Shyam Sundar Fatte.
Vasco police arrested Akhil Chadha, a close aide of top Central Congress leader, on Sunday. Police registered an offence against Chadha of assault and trespass. A woman from Vasco had filed a complaint against Chadha of trespass. Chadha was in the state to campaign for a candidate in the recently held state assembly election. He was later released on bail.
Akhil Chadha, native of Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh, was in state to campaign for a candidate for assembly election. He was arrested by Vasco police for assault and trespass. He was arrested on a complaint filed by a lady from Vasco for trespassing in a residence. However, he was later released on bail. Police have registered offences against Akhil Chadha under sections 52, 323 and 503 into bracket 2 of IPC for trespass, voluntary causing hurt and criminal intimidation.
एक complaint दिलेली डॉलर दुकानो. It was received from one Anjali Shivanand Amega, resident of New Vadavastu, and a CR was registered white number 70 of the 12 under section 454, 504, 323, 506 to IPC on 17.
Okay.
This complaint was received on 17. Vasco arrested one Akhil son of Sarvat Chadha, resident of Jabalpur AP, and he was released on 18/3/12 by JFT Vasco. But he was released on bail later on by the court, Vasco court, JFT court.
ताजे काय इन्व्हॉल्वमेंट तशी कितें दिसला तुमकां सस्पेक्टेड?
ही trespass आणि त्याका मारले पण आमच्या स्टेटवर वागताना.
A reporter from Vasco, Surendra Madkekar.
A 28-year-old woman died on the spot in a tragic accident at Vasco. She got crushed under a loaded tanker. This is yet another major accident within a week in Vasco.
Sudiksha Sudesh Bhosle, age 28, died on the spot in an accident. She got crushed under the diesel-loaded truck. People on spot claim that Sudiksha got crushed under the rear tire of the tanker after she hit a rickshaw parked along the roadside. She is an employee of MPT and wife of Navin Times reporter Sudesh Bhosle. This area has become an accident-prone zone. Vasco cars have been demanding early completion of Verna to Harbour Highway to avoid entry of heavy vehicles in the city area. Our reporter from Vasco, Surendra Madgaikar.
Waiting in queue to apply for a passport will now be history. In a path-breaking e-governance initiative by the Government of India, passport application processing will now be done online. The new system aims to bring in accountability, transparency and speedy service. It will also eliminate the need for roadside agents for filling passport forms. Dual passports will also be tracked through this new system.
The 55th Passport Seva Kendra in the country was inaugurated at Passport Bhavan at Pato on Monday. The Ministry of External Affairs, in partnership with Tata's consultancy services, plans to set up 77 such offices across the country by the end of April.
The applicants can also track the status of application online or through a call center. It's around the clock. Whether the application is lying in the passport office or the police official, that status is also generated.
Citizens possessing dual passports will also be tracked using the system and will attract heavy fines.
Today we have a centralized database, right? So even to our mission abroad now, if let's say some Portuguese has taken their passport, so our mission is accessing this central database if there is a already passport existing for this particular name or particular applicant, right? So the centralized database is today exposed to all the missions, all the passport offices across India, immigration counter at the international airport. So everywhere it is exposed. So if there is a duplicacy existing in the database, you will immediately come to know. The second and foremost thing what we have taken care of as part of the Passport Seva project is, henceforth we are collecting the biometrics, right? So the moment second time he does something anywhere across the world, he will get caught.
Our reporter Jason Suarez with video journalist Ravindra Dalvi.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.